We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Now here's Jackson. Now Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
Young looking it over. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. At the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Brooklyn.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Jackson kicks to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Fires for three. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Nice D from Porzingis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
A 1 for 5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Shepard comes up empty down low.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And it's Reza Shea missing.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam a screen on Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And checking out the numbers for Young, coming off a terrific season. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Siakam outside. Now Nembhard. They could use a bucket. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Nembhard's got 6.
Smart pass by Siakam. Tell you what, he's really grown over the years in reading and feeling the game as a passer.
Johnson inside, covered by Siakam. Johnson sets the screen for Reza Shea. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
.141 left to play here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Converts after the nice spin.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And so here is Indiana. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Siakam. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson, a screen on Daniels. Shepard, that's good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson outside. And Young kicks to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Man, you could see Johnson was waiting for his own chance there at a 3.
Here's Nembhard. He has 6. Down low. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court for Atlanta, Newell out there with Okongwu. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 3. Stripped away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Off with the layup. Pacers leading by 6. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 6. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Walker. To the middle. Here's Huff. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Huff's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Indiana. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Judson Rob is back to the minutes. Here they are, your Indiana Six Men.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers in fifth.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to Dallas. Outside Daniel. Young outside. The three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Screen by Siakam. Here's Dennis, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dennis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Third in field goal percentage. And how about third in the league in terms of fewest turnovers? They kept a tight handle on it and just didn't allow you those freebies.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Siakam. Again, Indiana.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping them down low. Can take a hit and still finish.
Here's Young into the lane. Lays it up and off the glass. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Dennis. Over in the corner, Shepard. Siakam sets a screen for Shepard. Here's Dennis. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Shepard's got 6.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Shepard. And here is Neesmith. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. Count the basket. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young against Nembhard. Now, here's Neesmith. Still scoreless. Back to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Good defensive work there by Young. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Andrew Nemhard, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Andrew Nemhard continues to prove his steadiness. I mean, he's a reliable floor general who doesn't play outside of himself, always seems to be under great control.
And both free throws good for Nemhard. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Rizachet. Over Neesmith. And it's Rizachet missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one's good, Rizachet.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Siakam. He had 27 points last game. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He's got good vision for a big guy. Don't sleep on Pascal dishing the rock.
.34 seconds left to play here in the half. And the rejection by Jackson. Siakam against Johnson. Shots good by Siakam.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Young. 12 points for him.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Johnson outside. That 3 off the mark. Nemhard for 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for the Hawks, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Pacers.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Shepherd out there with Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now Shepherd after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Young passes to Porzingis.
Indiana foul. Shepherd. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Indiana. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside Daniel. Nembhard against Young. Fires from deep. Pacers with the rebound. Shepherd's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nesmith off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young against Nembhard. Tries the spin move. Great spin move to the bucket. What a move. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Shepherd. Right side Jackson. Rebound by the Hawks.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Daniels.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here is Daniels after Indiana gets the 3 to the left wing. Jackson against Porzingis. 5 to shoot, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Indiana leading by 11. Pass to Shepard, and stolen by Daniels. Here's Young, and he drives in, and the rejection by Jackson.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth team.
Some changes for Indiana. Buffs jacked in, and Jarris Walker's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Johnson, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Young. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 13-point game. 1:52 left in the third. Kept alive. Out to Porzingis. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got 7 points.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Rizachet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his third assist on the night. .114 left in the third. Nembhard with it. 14 points for him. Walker a screen. Nesmith drains it from beyond the arc. Nesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Okongwu. It's hauled in by Huff. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. Now Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Shepard missing. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the dunk by Porzingis.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Nembhard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Okongwu. Newell out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Young in at the 1.
That's why they call this man Spicy Pete. He's got a little nasty streak to him.
Defensive foul. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line. for the Pacers.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league, exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's McClung. Pass to Dennis. Here's McClung for the three. Newell pulls it in. Kennard kicks to Young from deep. The shot comes out.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Here's McClung. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists in the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Young pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Newell. Pass to Kennard. Here's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Walker. Siakam sets a screen for Walker. Here's McClung. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Dennis misses. The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Young. Over Siakam. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Jackson is checked in for the Pacers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Johnson's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Siakam to the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 6 assists here tonight. Atlanta with the ball, trailing here by 8. And here's Young. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's McClung. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one drops for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pacers leading by 6. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Lets loose a 3. The 3 goes down.
A bigger guy who moves really well and can make plays, part of what makes Siakam so dangerous on offense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels subbed in for Luke Kennard. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 9-point game. Going inside. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Siakam a screen on Daniels. And taken away by Johnson. Young outside. And that one is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Indiana leading by 5. Nemhard with it. Jackson a screen on Young. Here's Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Clock at 4. And get the 3. The Hawks trail by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Now Porzingis, another shot. And he recovers it. Young outside. From deep. Nemhard there for the rebound.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Siakam a screen on Young. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
50 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Porzingis. Missed on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Second team foul.
Daniels with the double team. Indiana again turning it over.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Now, here is Young. Shoots the 3. Not gonna go.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Team foul. 2 shots. Aaron Neesmith.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young with the drive. Count it.
Assist from Reezy.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nemhard. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. he's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. From 13, sweet shot at the right time.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Jackson with the rebound. Siakam fires. Got it. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Isaiah Jackson.
PlayStation